Hey guys, welcome pattern traders. April 21st on, if I'm not mistaken, today is Wednesday. I lost my days. Yeah, Wednesday. All right, let's talk about BTC real quick. What I think is going to happen. I am long biased again. I'm still opening up longs. I'm thinking that the dip, it's still dip. It's by the dip season, no matter what happens until we break actual structure itself. So what have we done the past couple of days? Those who have not been watching the videos, we went to all-time highs, deviated. This is your all-time high. We deviated top of the all-time highs, came back, broke under, retested, and then died. So technically speaking, one could be as bearish as they want, thinking that this is going to be a continuation to the downside, meaning go up, reject, and make a lower low, take out this low, and target the cluster down here, right? Which is still valid. It's still valid. But if you're looking at it from a higher time perspective, do you really think they're going to give us the opportunity to buy BTC at 46 or 47 or $48,000 before going to $70,000, right? From my perspective, we need to go to $70,000 before we conclude this pattern. It doesn't have to happen today or tomorrow, but throughout the next couple of weeks, or maybe even a month and a half, 2 months, we need to hit that mark. So until I see a rejection of $65,000, 66 around that area, I can't assume that the market is topped. I just can't assume it, right? So my first target, no matter what happens, right now is $66,000 from here. If we do happen to get a leg down, it's possible, but if we do happen to get a leg down, I am going to bid. I have it somewhere here, right here. I am going to bid. Get rid of this. Okay. So here you go. I'm going to bid these levels. So if we get if this structure right here doesn't deviate and goes back into the trend line like this, then I could expect another rejection at $57,000, and then come back down, and then we're gonna take out this low, V bottom around that $48,000 mark, accumulate, make a higher high on the micros, and then head back up. So either way, the target is up. It's just a matter of we're going to take a detour, come back to $48,000 or $45,000, and then go up, or we're going to go up from here. Truth be told, man, if we deviate this trend line, which is the main trend line that's been holding us up since the February dump, I can't see us dying at that point, right? Because you have your original all-time high here. You deviated the all-time high, which was the IPO. This was your IPO for Coinbase, right? Logically speaking, you fucked everybody who's trapped in here. So if they were to top the market, it will be from here. Perfect top. But the oscillators don't indicate that we are at a topping pattern right now. Like, yeah, we're getting our sorry, not yet. We're getting our weekly what's it called, our weekly curl down, but we're not really exhausted on the weekly. The RSX is the most worrisome. See how let's just see how vertical this indicator looks. That's very bearish. Usually you want to see a little bit of a curl consolidation like this, right? But this is vertical. That means that we're not really ready to flip and turn bull anytime soon. So this is support though. This red zone is support. See how this is support and resistance, this red box. More likely than not, this is the first time we're testing this since September, right? We broke above it, now we'll come back to retest this. This should hold us. This should flip us and start turning back. Now, when we get to this fib, this is probably going to be a major resistance, where this could possibly give us a bear div, right? And then if that's going to give us a bear div right here, then this is going to basically do something along the lines of this. So, like this. That'll be the bear div that knocks us all the way down. This is a valid pattern, which I'm hoping plays out. That's what I've been looking for the past couple of weeks. So until I see this RSX on the weekly time frame cross up, I can't be 100% moon boy. All right, because this could happen. If this happens right here, where you try to cross and you reject, Jesus Christ, we're gonna end up doing like something like this. Unfortunately, that's here. That's this whole thing right here. Look what happened. See this? Right here. Right there. You see that? And we just died. That was a massive dump down. See that? So we need to cross up ASAP. If we lose this red zone, it's gonna be very worrisome. We cannot lose this red zone. All right, that's done. Let's go over the price action itself. Okay, cool. So, one could argue the fact that BTC is showing a lot more weakness than Ethereum is, and that's absolutely true. I think it's going to be an Ethereum run right now. I can't see BTC dying and Ethereum running on its own. I'm sorry, I can't see that. I think that's not going to happen. If Ethereum goes up, it's going to bring BTC with it. I'll tell you what my thoughts are for Ethereum as well. But let's go strictly over BTC right now. So we have this trend line at the bottom over here that is I got a double bottom. We're consolidating under this a mitigation block, which was originally a 4-hour block. Broke under it. Resistance. Now we are making this trend line over here, and let's call this a pennant, which could more often than likely either do this or do that. Right? It's a 50-50 shot. I'm thinking up, obviously. Let me show you why. Okay. Actually, it'll be easy to see on the Monday. Here we go. It's the Monday range. PT. Right there. Let me get rid of this too. Alright, so you see how we have... Yeah, this is going to be sloppy, man. I'll do it over here. Monday range. Okay, you see how you have Monday high, weekly open, Monday low on the 30-minute. Now look what happens. So we deviated Monday low, came back to retest Monday low. Ideally, what's going to happen right now, we're going to go test weekly open, but we already deviated weekly open, right? So this has been going on for the past maybe 24 to 48 hours. You cannot tell me that this weekly open is going to hold us down for one more attempt, right? So more likely than not, I'm pretty confident. I'm sitting in BTC longs right now. More likely than not, this is going to actually go back above, take out this high, Target is 57.5 no matter what happens. Logically speaking, if you want to actually be precise, go to your 1 hour, take out your extension, and you go boom, bam, beam. That's not the extension. I apologize. That's not the extension. You go boom, boom, boom. 57.3 with a possible wick of Monday high. So like this. Now if we deviate and come back, which is logical, right? You deviate the original Monday high, then you want to assume and hope that weekly open holds us. At this point, if this weekly open holds us, then easy target will be up here. $59,000 to $60,000. This whole cluster over here. So this is probably one of the cleanest ranges that you could play. So far, in regards to scalps, 3 for 3. And again, it's not because I'm a good trader. It's because they gave us such a beautiful range right now on the micros that, I mean, you know, it's 101 how you can play this. Look at your TMA bands. It's very simple, right? TMA bands, boom, boom. I don't know why I'm having lag all of a sudden. Buy, sell. Look at this. I mean, really? Look. You buy, you sell, you buy, you sell, you buy. You could technically take 50% off here, normally, in case this thing does roll over. But because you already did the 30-minute sell down, this is your higher low, man. So if this is your higher low, you don't have to take a position or take off your position here. You could easily just target your red zone, right? I hope that makes sense. So based on the behavior, since you already did this whole low, high, higher low, you want to target your higher high at that point, right? All right. So, but normally, yes, you take 50% off here because it's a 30-minute mid TMA, and then whatever dump you get back down, you either add or you move stops to break even in case it comes back to your entry. Because you don't want a winning trade to turn bad on you, right? Band is moving hard, beautiful. I'll go over some multi ones with you guys after. Okay, so that's basically what I'm looking at for the micros for BTC. No matter what happens, take off your TMA band. I'm looking at additional upside. More likely than not, the real target is going to be $60,000, $59,000 to $60,000. If anyone is not in a long right now on BTC, your main long will come once we break Monday high. Monday high is $57,000. You break above that, you come back and you retest weekly open, which is roughly about $56,000. That will be a beautiful long opportunity, and you take it to the top. Okay, so based on the setup, this is what I'm doing. Let me get rid of everything. Get rid of buy sells. Excuse me, guys. My nostrils are crazy right now. My sinuses is crazy. Have such dry air in the room. All right, so long position. This is it. This is the new long from the morning, and your first target's going to be that Monday high, which is right there. At that point, if we do happen to get a retracement, I want to see wait, let me think. Okay, I'm not gonna do this short. There's no reason. I want to see this hold, this 57, which is gonna become a, go to the lower time frame. Hold on, I gotta find a mitigation block. So if this becomes your long, your new long, let me get rid of this, it's gonna be right here. Yeah, the mitigation block. Boom, 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 boom. This will become a mitigation block. I'm gonna front run it. Mitigation, potential mitigation block, potential mitigation block. And then if this does become your potential mitigation block on the lower time frame, then you want to take your long setup over here, anywhere in that block. And then you want to put it under the wick. Whatever candle breaks through this to the top side and makes your micro higher high, that candle should be the stop loss for the potential ongoing long that should come into play. So assuming we go up, break up, hit this, take out this high, come back down right there. This is going to be your new long anywhere you want, and you're going to put your stop loss under whatever wick broke us above, right? And then after that, you're targeting bare minimum this up here, $59,000 to $61,000. If you want to be exact and precise, you're going to target right this red zone right here, which doesn't make sense, right? Because you want to take out the top, take out the wick up there. So I'm going to target this. That's my range. Now, if you want to be a little bit more precise as well, let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this. And let me get rid of this. Open up your VWAP. Yeah, Alpha's flying, guys. I opened up a massive long on Alpha. It's flying right now. Let me see. Sorry, guys. I apologize. 1 second. VWAP right there. You see that? So I'm gonna label this as PV. Again, what are we doing? We're labeling all the PV previous day VWAPs green. Okay, so that we're on the same page. Let's do them like this, so we're on the same page. So you guys can see that. So previous day V, and then another one over here, and then another one over here. So man, the potential to the upside is massive, guys. You gotta look for longs. Okay, now. What happens if we do happen to get rid of this red line, because it's a little messy right now. Boom, boom. Okay, get rid of the green. Okay, hope this makes sense, guys. I hope I'm not confusing you. Move this to the side because it's for the ongoing future. That's your setup, man. This is your setup. Let me get rid of the VWAPs because we don't need them right now. But I do need my monthly though. My monthly is very important. There you go. This is your setup, man. Right? So. Currently, right now, we're in this long. Obviously, we're in longs from the bottom too, but currently we're in this scalp long right here. And this is the potential future long that hopefully comes and gives us a nice reward. It looks, I need my, how do I minimize this? Compact. There we go. It's so annoying. Okay, perfect. Okay. That's how I'm playing it right now. That's exactly how I'm playing it. So, all these PDVs need to get taken in my eyes. So, if we reject over here, I really do not want to see Monday high break after that. So, for example, if we come up here, we go up, come down, go back up over here, and then get rejected and come back down, I want to see Monday high hold. I'm going to open up another long over here, and I'm going to target roughly about this whole range right here, this whole box, between $61,000 and $63,000, give or take. This has to get taken. And then after that, we could discuss what's going to happen with this high and these highs. But ultimately, no matter what you tell me, I want to see $66,000, $65,000 hit before I could assume that there is a potential local top being put in place. No matter what you tell me, this does not look like a local top. I need to see that red box hit, that $65,000 to $66,000 mark, right? So something along the lines of, hey, if we're going to top out, I want to see something like this. I want to create a distribution, deviate the top, distribute up here for a while. Altcoins run, then break under the range, then collapse, if that's the case, right? Until I see that, I can't call this our local top. Okay, that's done. Setup is done. You guys know what I'm talking about. Now, move over to the high time frame, 12 hour. We still have black. Unfortunately, we still have black trend bars, and we are still under this 12 hour trend line, which is very bad, until we get back above this and go and sit our ass in here. I can't be 100% bullish, unfortunately, for us right now. Patience is virtual, so because we could easily deviate this trend line and come back above and then go fly to the moon. I'm joking, but we could actually deviate this, guys. Be careful if you're shorting. And that's that. Let me save this so we could have a visual. I want my EMAs on this one though. There we go. See how we can't even get above the 99? I think that's the 99. The pink is always 99, right, guys? Pink is 99. Pink is 99. Potentially dump down to $48,000, $49,000, something along the lines of, hey, we can't get above here, reject again, boom, 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 over here. You long this, and then you want to target the top. Basically, deviate this wick down here. Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna keep this setup the way it looks right now. I'm not modifying this at all. Save this. Next, this is gonna be the TMA. All right, let's go. Originally, remember this setup over here, which we hit the golden pocket over here. Open up your negatives, and we are at $67,000 exactly. We got to go up to 66, 65, 67,000 before I could assume that we're dead or we're done or we're topping out or we need to see further downside. Right now, if we go to 48, $45,000, it doesn't mean we're bearish, right? It just means that we need to get a little bit of we're going through a little bit of a roadblock, detour before further upside, right? So confirmation that we're okay is if we get back into this range, this original range that we deviated and broke under. See how we consolidated in this range for quite some time? Well, if we get back into the previous consolidation range, that's good. That's the first good sign that we're bullish. Until we get into that, it's a little worrisome. But at least we're sitting pretty under this order block over here. This 12-hour order block. We're sitting above it, right? We're sitting above it. We're not under it. So that's a really good sign. Let's go to the TMA band, see what the TMA bands are showing us. Let's get rid of this right here. We're still in the 12-hour TMA band. Now, go over the buys and sells because they're very important. The buys and sells are very important for us because they're going to indicate if we are uptrending or if there's potential to flip both. Okay, let's go through all of them. 10-hour, we have a buy signal. We definitely have a lot of buy signals in the micros, right? 4-hour buy signal, 5-hour buy signal, 6-hour buy signal, 7-hour buy signal, right? I think we have a 7-hour buy signal. Yeah. We got 8-hour buy signal. We have tons of buy signals. Look, 9-hour buy signal. 21-hour definitely has a buy signal. Boom. See? 21 over here, 21 over here, 21 over here. Let me show you what the Discord says. BTC signals in the Discord. The bot. Buy. Look at all these right here. 21 buy signal. 16-hour buy signal. 18-hour buy signal. What else? 16-hour buy signal. Yeah. See? We're getting everything we need to see for a potential reversal here. But with this taking longer than expected, right? Today has a sell signal. All right. Yeah, I'm still for it, man. As long as we don't lose the green zone, I'm still okay with it. See how the bands are finally flipping down a little bit, like they're curling down. See how these bands are curling down. It's not the best thing you want to see, but it's fine to me. Until I see this structure breaks, until I see this wick gets taken out with a candle close under, it doesn't V reverse quickly, I'm bullish. Teammate, save. Okay, LTC. Bullish. Nothing bearish about this at all. This actually looks like it is one. Ooh, sorry. 1, 2, 3. We need to get above this mitigation block. Unfortunately, this is going to be a massive resistance. Once we get above this, guys, she's going to fly. You're targeting bare minimum this right here, which is $300 all the way up to $315. But we need to get above this gray block. Unfortunately, it's going to be a lot of resistance. Take out this high and hold this area will be massive for us, right? So this is going to eventually become a deviation. I mean, a mitigation block. Let me see. I think it was a 12-hour that shorted. Yeah, 12-hour shorted. Well, you can actually see it in the 10-hour too. Yeah, right here. So this is gonna be it. So I know it's a big block, man, but I can't do nothing about that, unfortunately, guys. Yeah, it's a big block. So the goal is to get above this line right here. We have to get above this line over here, and then after that, take out this high. Boom. Take out this high. Come back, retest this line, maybe wick under it, and then go back up to that top right there, 310, 315. Either way, LTC is bullish. Ethereum, guys. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have my own Ethereum chart. Ethereum BTC looks extremely bullish right now. We had a weekly order block over here. See this order block? Boom. Adios, amigos. Beautiful, guys. We're about to have a beautiful expansion to the top side for Ethereum and a bunch of our all first target in mind is right here. We are going straight to that 56 mark. Let me see. Yep, 56, guys. Once we get back into this range, it's 56. Let's do this. Boom, boom. Then we get here, we can start talking about de-risking some of our altcoins, de-risking some of our Ethereum positions. But until we get to this level, I'm not touching my Ethereum longs. I'm a full-blown ETH moon boy right now. ETH USD. ETH USD. Okay, so you're shorting Ethereum? You're the man. You're the man. Keep shorting, bro. Okay, we are at that order block. The one that's supposed to slap us down. Put a little bit of a fib level to it. Extend it to the right side. And then extend right. Boom. Why are you shorting this surge? So now, unless by some miracle this thing, it could happen. Could happen. Unless by some miracle this thing just SFPs the next 3 or 4 hour candle to take out this. Closes under this black line. It becomes just a wick. The low is in. Low is in. One could argue the fact that it's gonna follow whatever BTC does, which is true, right? Let me just do this. Let me delete all this. Let me show you this now. Which is true, right? Because this could easily do this. Put a line here, and then put another line up here. So this is the range you're playing with, right? And more likely than not, you fill out the wick, right? But there's a reason why we haven't filled it out yet, because there was a previous deviation that took place there. So you know what's gonna happen now? Let's put a right there. So this is the range that you're playing with right now. So you have your deviator range, which was originally done over here. Okay. Okay, boom. I'll go over the oscillators in 2 seconds, right? So this is the range you're playing with. Top range, range high, range low, right? Green, green, green. Let's make this dot so that it's not in the way. Okay, boom, done. Now, what happens if we do something along the lines of this? We go up, deviate, come all the way down, deviate, and then go up. This is this is a possible scenario, guys. And then you could target your beautiful. See this over here? So I want to actually show you from a high. I think it's the 5-day that had it. Yeah, you see how big this candle is? Let me show you. Give me this. Take your fib extension, fib retracement, and put a 0.5 over there. $61,000. Very important level for us to get above. If we can't get above it, we can't get above it. That means that we're gonna end up going further down. You see how it fits perfect with the breakdown. So this whole cluster becomes your breakdown officially from here on. This becomes your breakdown, top portion. So I honestly think that we're not going to reject here, and people that short this are going to be probably going to get taken out. I think that we need to take out this wick. So my first area of interest for a possible short or risk or hedge will be at the $61,000. I might start early and start at 60,000, where this wick is 60,900. But I still think that we need to hit that order block, that the midpoint of that order block on the 5-day. So anyway, this scenario is in play. I am watching it, and I'm going to keep watching it because it could easily just go and create a massive range right here for the next maybe 2 weeks, until altcoins run a little bit, and we'll see what happens. But just keep this in mind, right? We could even just go on top, take out the deviation, go up to the top, deviate, and then just die after that, right? And go take out this cluster down here at that $48,000 mark, right? You never know what could happen. But anyway, watch this deviation, watch this range. This is very important for us so that we can have a directional bias when it comes to the altcoins. In regards to Ethereum USD, I told you my thoughts. Unless this SFPs, this is going to break up. This is going to go straight to that 25 mark. Let me see now. Where do we rest? I want to see that 79. 79. Where's the 79? Get rid of this. 79 is at 24.22. Very important level for us to get above. I'm going to make this blue. Because that is the official breakdown. Let's put a fib extension through that to see where that takes us. 0.5. Go to the right. Boom. Okay, so now we're gonna imagine we create a small little range in here between 24.5 and 23.5. Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, this is exactly what I'm watching for ETH USD. I do not want to see an S&P on the 4 hour or the 3 hour of this specific range. That's going to be pretty bad for us because this is an order block. Let's do H3. It's an H3 or H4 order block, doesn't matter, right? We need to get above this, guys. We need to get it's mandatory that we get above this. This way we don't have to go any lower. Now, if we reject here and we go down, what are we targeting? This right here. This right here. Long in H3 block. I'm gonna make this green because I'm long in this. So if we reject here, come back down, consolidate, and go back up. Either way, I'm longing this again. I'm sitting in longs right now, by the way. But I don't want to see this get broken at all. I'm not in the mood to watch the price action today. I want to have a clean, quiet day. So I'm hoping that we don't lose this pink line. And that's pretty much it on Ethereum. So I'm in XRP longs, which I hope, let me see something. Which I hope, yeah, they're treating me well right now. XRP, let me save this real quick. XRP. Yeah, this thing should, once we break above this order block right here, this 3 hour order block again, let's make this red. Once we break above this, this thing should fly. Let's do 1, 2, I don't know why that's doing that. Let's go again. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, once we get above that 1.5, 1.6 mark, ideally you want to see it come somewhere around here. Take out these wicks. And then the true test will be when we come back to retest this line over here. Let me show you. Right there. Right, so you can even do it from here. You can do it from here, just as long as this mitigation block is taken, because this is your mitigation block. I don't want to put too many blocks on here, but this little order block over here is very important. Until we get above it, this could easily just roll over. That's what I'm watching, guys. Right, 4 hour, yeah. There you go. So this can consolidate, and then roll over. And then at that point, you're targeting this whole block down here. That's not going to be good for us because I'm sitting in heavy XRP loans. I want to break to the top side, come back, retest this, go straight to the 1.8 mark. That's the ideal scenario for XRP. Guys, I'm not making the video long. Actually, yeah, I got to talk to you about oscillator before I conclude the video. Shit. BTC ETH. Okay. Start with the 3 hour because it's the most... It's the lowest time from now we can go to right now to see if we're bearish and bullish. All right. What do we see? I need the TMA bands first off. Forget about this nonsense. TMA bands and buy and sell signals. And that's it. Okay. So we have on the 3 hour white bars from the trend lines, right? The trend bars. See these trend bars? White bars. Now, we had a bear div. Unfortunately, that's what knocked us down right now. Bear div. Right? Bear div. So more likely than not, that doesn't look that's disgusting actually. More likely than not, we're gonna have to see a little bit of a bounce like this. That's gonna suck, right? We need to see a 3 hour curl, guys. The 3 hour has to curl. We're still pointing down, so it's not safe yet. Not out of the woods yet. 2 hour exhaustion. No wonder we dumped right on the TMA mid band. As long as we hold the 2 hour and the 1 hour green zone, it should be okay. 1 hour is black though. That's not the best thing. That's not the best thing you want to see. Unfortunately, 5 hour. We are about to break bullish, which is awesome. But again, it doesn't matter what the 2, 3, 4, 5 hour wants to do, even though they're slowly pointing up and creating bullish patterns. If your 12 hour is not ready to flip, like it's not flipping, bro. Like this thing is still, look at this thing. It's still fucking stuck under this. This has to cross, man. This has to cross the way it crossed here, the way it crossed here, and the way it crossed here. These things have to cross. These crosses led to the main moves up. See how these cross 1, cross 2, cross 3, and we need that cross over here. Let me see the 18 hour. Did it cross yet? Of course, if the 12 hour didn't cross, why would the 18 hour cross? Yeah, it didn't cross, man. Unfortunately, it's not crossing. We need this to cross, which makes me think that this thing is probably going to do one of these two things: up, down, second leg into a massive move up. Um, yeah, we have to be careful. That's a possible scenario. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. That's a possible scenario. All right, let's go to look at our um, information panel. Where's my extension though? How do I extend this right now? Right here. Let's make this 65. Boom. Okay, now information panel, guys. It's the most important panel that I currently have and I'm working with. Right here. Boom. We got rejected off the buy. See how we got an algo fire over here. We went up, got rejected off the first sign. Obviously, we're coming back down now. This floor is far. This floor is far. Right? It's at 53.8. We just tapped. What did we tap today? Today we tapped 54. So we didn't really even hit the floor yet. So we have to be kind of careful in case there is a little bit more downside on the higher time frame. But if you look at the 4 hour, for example, yeah, you see how we're trending up. As long as we stay under the 4 hour yellow line, which is the midpoint, and the 4 hour green zone, this should start trending up. And then supports are gonna get higher and higher and higher to the point that if we happen to cross this gold line, this orange on the midpoint, you're golden. You're good. Like for example, over here too. Once you cross the mid, right here, and then we started going up, and then we crossed this, the bands crossed the midpoint, right? Then look what happened. We went up. So from a visual perspective, if we turn everything off and we just keep the mid, I'm going to show you guys something, right? Look what happens every time we cross above the midpoint and we cross under the midpoint. So once we cross under the midpoint, we die, right? Once we cross above the midpoint, we fly. Cross above the midpoint, we fly. We're sitting on support right now, right? Sitting on support right now, right? What the fuck's up with this lag right now, dude? What's going on, dude? Jesus. Support, support, support. Now once you get back above here, that's going to be as if we're here. It's going to fly. We're going to fly. We're going to fly. We're going to fly. We're going to fly. So that area is the main area to watch on your 4 hour. Same thing with over here, right? Wow, this lag is crazy, dude. Jesus Christ. Once we got above here, we flew. So that's what I'm watching right now on the 4 hour time frame. 12 hour perspective, we're nosediving, dude. We're nosediving. See? Nosediving. And one could argue, what is this weird indicator? It's made me a lot of fucking money. So as weird as it looks, it works, you know? Hopefully we release it soon. John's still working on it whenever he finishes working on it. So once we cross this midpoint, it's going to be no good for us. No good for us at all. We're going to end up coming all the way down here, somewhere at this fib level. And that's pretty far. We're talking about roughly about like maybe another 30% down from whatever this bearish retest is. Say we go up to 63 or 61,000, then we're going to go down to another 30% down from that. It's going to be terrible. But I'm doubtful that's not going to happen. I doubt that's going to happen. 12 hour is potentially putting in a nothing. Wait. Not wait. No, nothing. No. Daily. Still downtrending. Look at this beautiful bounce off the midpoint. Right? Yeah. 1 hour. You're about to cross to the top side, which is good. Let me see something. Let me put on. I'm sorry, guys. I know I shouldn't be doing this on. I need this. I need these two only. I know I shouldn't be doing this on live, but I need to. There we go. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Like, we're so close to turning like really bullish on the micros. Not that we're not bullish, but even further bullish. Like for example, once you get this, right, cross, which we got right here. Once we get that retest, I think that it's over for the bears, man. The only bad thing is that we didn't reset our signal line like we did over here. So I'm a little concerned. Other than that, I'm okay with the way this is behaving. We crossed the midpoint over here at April 21st. I mean, I don't even know what this is. April 14th, right? And now we're officially above it. So it's a good sign, man. It's a good sign. heavy altcoins right now, guys. So I'm hoping that this thing actually plays out. Guys, I don't want to make the video too long. I'm sorry, but I'm blabbing right now. Trade safe. Discord's open. And I hope everybody kills this long right now. And hope that we don't reject at 59, 60,000. And if we do reject, hope that we make a higher low and not a lower low. Cheers, guys. Trade safe. Let's take this off. Let's put this on. What is this? Get out of here. There you go. I'm leaving this on as a setup. I'll post this in the Discord for us. Cheers, guys.